Everybody's awake. Mateo's had his breakfast. The dog's been fed. I got to run and gun. I got to get ready for work. Yeah, we're going to have a working day today with the Seamaster 300 Heritage Edition. Amy's always on me about not matching. Does your significant other get on you about not matching? I'm going to go with blue. I'm going to go with blue today. If Amy gives me any grief, I'll tell her the belt matches the strap. How about that? Lots of tasks today. Lots of tasks. Let's crush it. Everyone have a great special hump day. It's Wednesday. All right, we got to put the dog in their crate, and we've done all the administrative tasks. Now we got to get operational. We're taking the Seamaster 300 Heritage. We're going on the road. That's right, we're going on the road. Whoo! Oh, boy. Oh, I got a nice lunch, too. I'm heading home, got all my tasks done. What? I can't believe what temperature it is outside. I'm still having to wear a Canada Goose jacket. It's almost April 1st. This is craziness. It's been great on the wrist all day. We got tasks done outside operationally. Now we got to look after some administrative stuff, and then we're going to finish off the review in the studio. Yeah, it's a dream. Wow, and you know that. I'm sure you know that. This beauty comes in 10 different variations, and wow, no wonder it's so popular. It's Omega, and it's the Seamaster 300. White gloves, bird's eye view. We're not messing around here with this beauty. Ultimate craftsmanship and function. Huge reference number. You know what Omega's like with their serial or reference numbers. I'll put it down there below so you can check it out. It's a whole lot of numbers. I love Omega. It's no secret. I have one, but not a Seamaster. I'm liking this series, and specifically this design. This is the Heritage model. Another banger from you know who. Eric comes through again. May or may not be Eric Bana. You know the Hulk. This watch is a beast. A powerhouse of mechanical operation and super good looks. I just said, remind myself to show you the loom shot here because it's awesome. This thing looks like a vintage dress watch, and you know what? It's got all the function of a dive watch, for crying out loud. I love that. The first Seamaster came out back in like 1957, and there's been so many variations of the design since then, especially made for divers and professionals. Here we are over 60 plus years later, and we're still creating masterful pieces with ultimate precision and function. I mean, that is ultimately the priority. A 41mm stainless steel brushed and polished case with black anodized aluminum unidirectional bezel that's got that crisp movement for 120 clicks. Sharp and right on point. With that black and cream colorway, a definite nod to the vintage time era. Now, great lines, polished steel and brush sections and sides. The bezel hangs over a little bit, so it probably is wearing about like a 39 or 40 millimeter watch. And right on when it comes to comfort here. And it's going to fit a wide range of wrists. 21 millimeter lug. Lug to lug is 48 millimeters, and we have a height of this case being 13.9 millimeters. Now, the overall package is only coming in at 89 grams right out of this box. 300 meters of water resistance. Now, let's get to the nitty-gritty here. It's gorgeous, and this dial is to blame for that. A matte black beauty sandwich dial. You see that all that loom sections are cut out underneath this black dial, which is great. A matte black beauty sandwich dial. You see that all the loom sections are cut out. And the Superluminova is under the dial, which shows great depth here and contrast, and the hour markers and numbers. It's just awesome. Seamaster 300 at the 6, Omega at the 12 in print. I would like to have seen maybe 3D applied Omega symbol, but you know what? No problem. We can deal with it. I think that goes with that whole vintage design, right? So no worries for me. Comment below, let me know what you think. I mean, it's a diver. There is no date, right? Don't ask, but let me know if you would like one. Comment below. I'll see what I can do. Now the handset, probably one of the best handsets out there. Each one with its own identity, and yet, you know, they all work together perfectly to do what they're supposed to. We have a broad hour hand arrow design, filled with loom. We have the sword-style minute hand extending tip all the way out to the outer perimeter, all the way out to the minute markers, loom-filled as well. And finally, sweeping around that watch, the heartbeat of the automatic movement, a lollipop design seconds hand. Also loom-filled. Comment below, you know you wanna. Come on, because this is just sick. Superluminova is used for the loom in this beauty, and it doesn't disappoint. This thing pops even after you step outside for a little dog walk, right? And boom, you come back inside and it's already glowing. It's surprising, man, how beautiful this thing is. And I mean, really, at the end of the day, is there really a surprise there? I mean, this is created for a diver, right? So we understand. It's what you would expect. This one just has more of that vintage tool watch vibe too versus some of the more modern 300 and 300M designs. And don't get me wrong, I love me a 300M. It's gorgeous too. There's room for both in my opinion. Unfortunately, the budget may not include one, not to mention two. Now, always good to know there's great options for us though. Omega as a brand altogether seem to be solid choices for watches from the mid-level to high-level luxury. I'm not going to lie to you. I love Omega. I mean, call it a brand crush, a fanboy, it doesn't matter. I'm guilty. That's my full, frank, and fair disclosure today. Seamaster 300 is awesome, and I love the great look of the vintage design here. This one just reminds me of something Indiana Jones would wear, or could wear, right? Present day, anyway. Not to mention back in maybe the 40s or 50s, or when was that recorded? What was the time for the era? I think it was 1930s maybe even, before the wars and stuff. You remember The Idol. It comes to mind because I just watched it with Mateo just last weekend for the his first time. My 100th and whatever time. Now we got to talk about precision here. The movement. Omega's Caliber 8912 runs through this high-function automatic watch, a certified master chronometer and META certification as well. The watch has a self-winding coaxial escapement and is resistant to magnetic fields reaching 15,000 Gauss. Something tells me that you musicians and out there are going to be okay working around all those speakers and sound equipment. Great looking sharp design with features and wave-like pattern in the rotor and movement like the waves of Geneva Arabesque. That's what I read online. And it looks snazzy too. Self-winding automatic hacking movement. If it's on the wrist, it'll wind itself. Don't be worried. And when you take it off, you should be good for about 60 hours of power reserve. You think about it, all the perks that you get with this design for the money. Yes, I would say it's a luxury design, but you can check boxes all day long with regards to what you're getting for this price point. Beautiful craftsmanship, quality materials, great precision, timing, anti-magnetic protection, water resistance, shock resistance. Oh boy, it's going to outlive you. Now, Eric's comes with this Omega genuine leather strap, and it feels good. Well, actually, it feels great. And on the wrist looks awesome. Finishing off this sophisticated look, smart design, even tapering down from the lug of 21 millimeters to about 15.5 millimeters at the Omega brushed and polished signed pin and buckle closure. I feel overall it's just spectacular, this whole package. I like a nice leather strap that feels good and worked in and soft, but yet strong enough that it's going to hold up to what you throw at it. And this taper is noticeable, right? It's got that real slick, refined look to it. Now, I wear my straps snug. Usually a pinky finger can slide under them to fit my liking, but that's just me. But this one here, you're looking at around 3 holes left. With my 7 1/4 inch wrist, I would research and possibly look into a larger strap for those of you who are over, 8 inches in wrist, because you may run out of real estate here. Just thought you should be aware of that. But of course, you're going to have all kinds of options. You can reach out and figure out which kind of strap you want to put on this beauty. Like I said, it is versatile. So swapping out for another strap or NATO or other leather, even some of the synthetic stuff, for water issues, perfect. It'll work. Check out your local authorized dealer for your pricing and stuff, because Omega's website's got it trending right now at $9,100 Canadian currently. But obviously, 5-year warranty you get with that and things like that. So be careful, because you may not necessarily get that if you're buying it on the gray market. One thing I like is the ability to go in the store and buy it. Some of the designs require a lot of effort as a consumer out there. Omega is not one of those. A lot of times you can make a purchase right there and then when you walk in, or you can at least place the order for whatever specific design it is you're looking for. This one here you can get right off the shelf. I love it. Overall, a great fit, a great wear experience. I've had it on for several days for work, for lounging around. It's great. And it has a look that seems to just work with almost anything you're wearing. And I'm not a big person who likes to match. Amy always teases me about matching. It's one of those things, right? Let me know what you think. Comment below. I need to know. The Omega. Seamaster 300, Heritage Design. I'm Ross. Do all the things. I'll be back and we'll see you on the next one.